split fiction gameplay, and story details. Split fiction has gone gold, meaning that it's ready to launch. We still have 5 weeks to wait until we can get our hands on it, however. Split fiction is multiplayer online, much like the studio's previous game, It Takes Two. Split fiction is a game much like its Hazelight predecessor, It Takes Two, in terms of gameplay, being designed for split-screen co-op multiplayer either through local or online play, with a story-driven adventure involving its two protagonists. Hazelight Studios' last game was It Takes Two, a multiplayer title that won Game of the Year at the Game Awards when it launched in 2021. With that in mind, expectations are high for this follow-up, especially since this is also focusing on split-screen multiplayer. Split fiction is ready to launch. Joseph Fares' latest game has gone gold 5 weeks ahead of its release date. Split fiction is set in the sci-fi and fantasy worlds constructed by the writings of their protagonist. You assume the role of Mio and Zoe, who aim to escape from the construct created from their stolen writings. The entire game is tailored for cooperative play and features cross-platform play with Friends Pass. Game elements vary from platforming, stealth, and puzzles. Friends Pass will allow another user to play the entirety of the game for free so long as one user owns the full game. In split fiction, you and another player will control Zoe and Mio, two authors who must work together from being trapped inside their own stories. Creative director at Hazelight Joseph Fares had this to say when asked about his inspiration in co-op gaming. The first idea that came to me was during a way out. I was sitting with a friend before that game came out. Why isn't there any games done like this? Created, designed from the beginning as a co-op game. Which means that you have unique mechanics, unique characters, and from that just naturally, there's so much stuff to be explored from a creative perspective naturally. There's so many things that we could explore and do, but Hazelight will be exploring a lot of stuff. I mean, who knows in the future what we'll do? Of course, co-op will always be one of our key things, but you never know in the future, man. Both protagonist stories are set in different genres, Zoe's in fantasy and Mio's in science fiction, each making for levels with unique platforming challenges where the two need to combine their abilities in order to carry the narrative forward.